from 6 to 9. You're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, and welcome to Monk Fruit Sweetener. Fun episode, but it does. What I would say is it takes the one of the punchlines out of one of your stories,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Sort of takes the zip out of it. But you know, you just still enjoy it. That's the first thing you'll hear in the podcast.
Yep.
We also did an Ask Us Anything again this morning. Thanks for the awkward questions again. There was all sorts of stuff. We opened up about what we're most insecure about. We also answered whether or not we find each other's partners attractive.
All that and more in the podcast. Before we jump into the podcast, Liam, do you want some entertainment news?
Yeah, absolutely. Give us some e-news.
I was scrolling through my Instagram feed and I saw a Breaking Bad update.
Oh, cool.
We both love that show. They're going to do a Walt Jr. spin-off where his son continues his father's legacy and he starts...
Do we want to see that?
The Breaking Bad creator's making it.
Do you know, I smoked a durry with him once.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
Walt Jr.
Yeah, it was at Triple J one.
I don't even smoke, but he asked me if I wanted a cigarette, and I was like, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I was some guy... No, so my housemate, his boyfriend at the time, was working on a movie that he was in Sydney, and so we all went out, and he was like flicking cigarettes into his mouth and stuff. I remember we were just in Bondi, and he was a pretty nice guy.
That's cool.
That's my Walt Jr. story anyway.
Enjoy. My wife Sam is taking healthy too far, Liam.
You got to hate that when your partner gets it in their head that it's a health kick kind of month.
Mm-hmm. When I first met my wife Sam 7 years ago, I used to have white sugar in my pantry, and she got rid of that pretty quick.
Just for like coffees and stuff?
Yeah, I just have white sugar. That was the sugar that I bought.
Must admit, we don't have white sugar in the pantry. No.
Yeah, so I had white sugar. This was when I was a bachelor. I was batching it up.
Yeah.
Bit of white sugar.
Yeah, you're allowed to have white sugar when you're batching it up, but then things go brown very quickly, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
So when she first moved in, we got rid of the white sugar and we got brown sugar. And she said it's just a little bit better.
You know what's worse than that, though? When you got the white rice. And then because white sugar to brown sugar is hard.
Yeah.
White rice to brown rice, that's a big change up.
Definitely.
For sure.
Well, now that I look back at it, brown sugar is a luxury because about 3 years ago, she got rid of the brown sugar and she replaced that with coconut sugar, which is better than brown sugar.
What is that?
It's weird. It's like grainy, almost like dirt. If you go to some fancy, healthy cafes, when you go to get the sugar, they've got this, it looks like dirt in a cup.
Yeah.
But that's coconut sugar.
Yuck. You know, I reckon my hot theory is that if you put the word coconut on it, most people just think it's healthier.
Definitely.
So it's probably not even. But
And over the weekend, I went to go have some Wheat Bix, and there was no coconut sugar. I mean, what the hell?
This sugary dirt is the best part of my week. What the hell?
So I said to my wife, Sam, where's the coconut sugar? Where's the brown dirt?
Yeah.
And she said, oh, no, we don't have that anymore.
What?
And I said, why not? And she goes, I got something new. And I said, what did you get? She's like, I got this. And she lifted up a bag of monk fruit sweetener.
Monk fruit sweetener? What even is that? That sounds yuck.
It's from the gourd family. It's just like a super fine white powder, but I think technically it's not actually sugar, it's a sweetener.
She's not heard of stevia?
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of what it is, but I was like, I feel like this is just going to give me some sort of cancer. You know what I mean? I feel like this is probably worse in the long run than sugar.
Sounds carcinogenic, doesn't it?
It sounds very carcinogenic.
It feels a little bit like, it's this great new thing, asbestos. Try it out. Yeah, it's really cheap.
When did your partner take being healthy too far?
Tiff joins us now. Is this you or someone else?
No, it's me. Well, my partner.
Yeah.
It was our 1 year anniversary and I was expecting something, pretty nice, shiny, some jewelry maybe. And I opened the box. Not a great surprise. It was a 12-week boot camp, an early morning boot camp.
Oh,
dude. You can't give someone a boot camp.
Was that something that you had hinted that you wanted, or was that out of the blue?
I said I wanted to be healthier, but definitely not like that.
You can't give that as a present.
Yeah.
Someone needs to sit that guy down.
That's rough, Tiff.
Sam from Morphevale joins us now. This was actually you. You were the one who went on the health kick. What happened?
Yeah, so I took a muesli bar to a fancy restaurant and I ate it for dinner.
What? Why? I mean, you're there. Why? Surely there's something on the menu that's, like, not really naughty that you could just sort of enjoy.
I was pretty, strict with my diet at the time. I was shredding for a wedding that was in Thailand.
Right.
And so the couple visited us in the town that we were living in at the time, and so we all went out to this fancy restaurant for dinner, and I pull out my muesli bar, and they looked at me like, "Are you being serious right now?" And I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be bikini ready if it kills me."
Wow.
I love that they're going around, yes, the filet mignon for me. Yes, I'm going to have the fish of the day. That looks great. What about you? Just the Uncle Toby's for me. Yeah, that'll do me. No worries.
A snorkel a day keeps the doctor away. Jump on the What If app to book your holiday with hotels, holiday rentals, cabins and more. What if it's Aussie for travel?
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Good morning to Kim in Redwood Park. Have you ever done the 610 quiz before?
I have not.
You have not. Have you ever called before?
No.
Oh.
Nova Virgin. Calling for the very first time.
Always good to speak to a Nova Virgin. My goodness. Are you feeling nervous right now? What's going through your head?
Very nervous.
Yeah. Well, look, Kim, I think you can do great.
Yeah.
5 questions. They're always pretty easy. If you get them all right, you get to pick the next song we play, which is really, setting the tone for the entire week. So it's an important job. I know. All right, let's kick into it. COVID ISO times are set to be cut from 7 days to 5. Nice. What does RAT stand for, as in rat test?
Rapid antigen test.
She's got it.
Nice, Kim.
Keanu Reeves has crashed a couple's wedding in England. In which film does he star as Neo?
I have no idea.
It
What's
was
his
big
biggest?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know
Yeah,
Keanu
what?
Reeves? You've not seen John Wick 1, 2 and 3?
He said he's very good looking. And
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So you can't name any Keanu
You've not
Reeves
seen
movies?
Point Break, Speed?
I've never seen any of them.
Oh,
You're speaking
Kim.
to a couple of Keanu lovers here, obviously.
Well, I mean, I'm jealous because you've got so many good experiences ahead of you.
Yeah, geez. We should do a movie night, Kim. You should come around and Nova. Beck, Keanu Reeves. Who does he play Neo in? Which film's that?
Matrix.
The Matrix. Yeah, that's it. Adelaide icon Hans has had a fall on a cruise ship in Europe, and he's actually in hospital in London at the moment. What instrument is he famous for playing?
The accordion.
A food delivery driver has hiked 6 hours up Mount Fuji to deliver food to hungry tourists. What country is Mount Fuji in?
Japan.
It is. Okay, going to need your singing voice this last one, Beck. Today would have been... what were you going to say, sorry?
I don't know, I think so.
Yep, okay. Today would have been Michael Jackson's birthday. Can you finish these lyrics?
But the kid is not my son.
It's like he's still here. Unreal, Beck. Big Michael Jackson fan, Beck, or?
Yeah, actually I am.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Controversial.
Like the music, not the man. Anyway, moving on. You're already in the draw for Nova's First Class for 50K. You also get to pick the next song we get to play. Would you like to hear Ben's song this morning?
All you wanna do is ride around, Sally.
A little bit hard to lug that one off.
I've pitched it once, mate.
Oh,
On Friday was the first day I pitched it.
Thursday, Friday, and now it's going to get passed over again on Monday.
No, I reckon you'll find it will get up. Or, Beck, do you want to hear Liam's song this morning? What do you want to hear?
Oh, I gotta go with Mustang Sally.
Yeah, you do.
All you wanna do is ride around, Sally.
Aussie tennis star Dylan Alcott has spoken out since there were calls to strip him of his Australian of the Year title. His partner is a sexologist, and she was promoting a sex toy on Instagram, which is fine. It's like literally her job. Basically, it's this little thing, right? You chuck it in your pants, and then there is vibration controlled by an app on your phone, so you can turn it on and off. And,
Yep. So you give basically, I think the whole idea of it is you give it to your partner.
Yeah. So they were testing it. Nothing weird at this point. At a dinner table, at a restaurant, with their mates.
Yeah, it's kind of, I'll be honest, all for sex positivity.
And all for spicing it up, and totally you do you.
Yeah, seems kind of weird to me.
Getting the mates involved, maybe crossing the line.
It makes me feel uncomfortable. If I was at that party, I'd feel uncomfortable.
You'd just be trying to eat your pasta quietly. Dylan's passing you the phone. Yeah, give it a whack.
Go on, mate.
Turn it up to 10.
I'd rather not. Go on.
It's got a pulse function. Nah, I'm just going to go to the loo. Nah, go. Everyone else has had a crack. Go on. Give it a honk. Passing the phone around. You were sitting there. You'd be like looking at your partner like, am I allowed to press the button? Like, what do I do? I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's like it's spicing things up too far.
And yeah, maybe we're just boring. Maybe. We're bland, plain as rice. How'd you spice things up? 13, 24, 10. I'm not expecting that level of spice because that's spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's the if you want to use that toy and maybe you're at a restaurant, and I think the whole point of it is like discreet, isn't it?
I'm assuming so.
But it seemed pretty public.
It was on Instagram. Yeah, it's going into hundreds of thousands of followers. It's pretty much as public as it gets.
Yeah.
How did you spice things up? 13, 24, 10, you can remain anonymous. Maybe it was with one of these gadgets. Maybe it was a costume. I don't know. Courtney in Stirling, how'd you spice things up?
So my husband and I, a little while back, he needed his cars washed. So put the cars in the backyard, did a little sudsy bikini car wash.
Oh, yeah.
Got the lawn chair out for him, beer in his hand.
Wow.
All right. Did you have the Jessica Simpson boots? And
that was it. Full works, yep.
Yeah.
Ponytails, hose and suds.
So, Courtney, you'd say that it was a success?
Oh, definitely. Still married, yep.
Yeah, wow.
Well, yeah, I can see. 'Cause that's the thing. It's sexy for him, and both the cars get washed. So it's
a win-win.
It's a real win for that guy while he's just enjoying his beer. Lily in Theberton, you spiced things up and it went wrong.
Hi, Ben and Lily. Yeah, it really did. We have, anyone that's got kids, you would understand, we decided to get a hotel room, and the week before I got nice lingerie and some toys to match. We're in the hotel room, doing the deed. Didn't quite hear a knock on the door and had the cleaners walk in.
Oh.
Did they, obviously they've been in that situation before, did they just turn around and walk out? Or did they?
She's so sorry, and she walked out, and I was completely mortified.
Oh.
And you were like, no, stick around. Let's really spice things
Why
up.
not?
All right, Lily. Thank you very much for sharing your story this morning.
I also felt like Lily might have forgotten my name at the start there. Hey, Ben, and that other guy, Lee, or whatever it is.
Hope you're having a pod blast with the podcast.
Alright, ask us anything you like. Ask us anything you like.
Oh, yeah, it's here to stay. Now it's got an intro. 0400 919 919.
And what an intro it is.
Text in if you've got any questions for Ben and myself. Nothing out of bounds. We've revealed all sorts of things in the past.
All right. Well, today the texts are coming in thick and fast, but I'll kick off with something that's more kind of grounded for you guys. Question 1. What are you most insecure about, Liam?
Jeez. Really striking straight to the heart. Probably my skin, acne scars on the side of my head. Yeah.
It's not that bad, man.
I look like Freddy Krueger. It's just one of those things. It's been there since I was a teenager. Can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, I've looked into it before, and the only way you can do it is like full acid face peel. I'm like, not really keen on that.
What do you mean? They put something on there?
It's like an actual operation. It takes like 4 layers of skin off. I'm like, not worth it.
Nah.
Because you're pink for ages. And then I would come in, I would just say, what are you doing on the weekend? I'd go, oh, not much. And then I'd come in on Monday and I'd feel pink, and you guys would be like, whoa, what's going on?
For content, you should do the acid peel.
No, they're fine.
Well, I went to a dermatologist once, and they were like, oh, yeah, that'd be about like $6,000. And I was like, I knew I was ugly. I didn't think I was $6,000 ugly. I was like, holy hell.
All right, Ben, what are you most insecure about?
Well, physically, I'd say probably side profile. Because I think my chin's larger.
That's all right, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You should get a skin peel. Peel it back.
Yeah. Take off 20 layers off my chin.
All right, next question. Who would you turn gay for?
Darren in sales.
Oh, that's not funny. Ben, who would you turn gay for?
We were talking about him just before, so probably Keanu Reeves.
Right.
Or Bailey Smith.
Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like that's semi-achievable. Like, he only lives in Melbourne. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Who takes this one in? Rove McManus? Probably Mo Salah, the Egyptian king.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Liverpool player.
Oh, cool. I thought so. I thought it would be a soccer player. All right, next question. How do you feel about horse racing? Liam, you can go first.
What a specific question.
I have texted this one.
Yeah, I know. Well, look, I don't punt. I don't ever watch it. I've never really been. I think it's cruel, but if I'm being like brutally honest, I'm not losing sleep over it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not every night. I'm not going, oh, there's horses. Like, I'm like, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out of my way to actively stop it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same in terms of like I don't watch it, but I also am not going to pick at it. You know, I'm not going to go there and go, stop this.
You used to race greyhounds. You are all for it.
Yeah, my mum and dad race greyhounds, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on, but you're not going there with the picket either. You're not actively trying to stop it.
Yeah, you're not stopping it.
You just get grumpier about it than we do. You just try and tell other people that.
And you know what? Melbourne Cup is coming up soon, so it's classic that time of the year where Belle's going to start getting more mad about it.
Yeah, the horse races on, which means Belle gets on her high horse.
It's the only horse I'm getting on. All right, final question this morning. Do you find each other's partners attractive?
I mean, what kind of
Where are
question
these
is
questions coming from?
Sex
How are you
line.
supposed to answer that?
All right, Ben, you can go first.
Well, you have to say yes. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think you do.
Well, if I said no, that'd be horrible.
That's a bit of a slap in the
That's
face.
so
isn't
mean.
it? Yeah.
So, of course, yes.
Okay, let's rephrase. Are you attracted to her?
That's a very different question.
Than the that's like dangerous territory there.
That's what I thought the question meant.
Did you write this one?
No, I did not write this one.
Yeah, you're allowed, you say like nice.
Yeah.
You don't say like real nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Abbey, in the newsroom, you blew almost $2,000 over the weekend. Can you tell us on what?
Yes, I went and had a photography session with my dogs.
Oh my God.
As in, you were in the photos with the dogs, or it was just the dogs?
So, okay, to start off with, no, I wasn't. But then, yes, we did 3 photos in the end, which will go up on Mum's wall.
Okay.
Dogs.
So you have got these photos framed and they're going to go up in the house, is that correct?
Yeah, so eventually once they're printed, I'll get them in maybe 5 to 6 weeks. And one of them, so Mum's got a wall of all the grandkids, and because I obviously don't have children yet, Tank and Tori get to go up on that wall. But then we did 3 good ones of Tank and Tori and myself, so they will also go up somewhere.
Wow. So
Because these are the type of photo shoots that people, if they've got like a newborn baby, and but this is you've done it for a dog. Was the photographer laughing when you handed over the $2,000, thinking, "Oh my God, you're actually the first person to do this"? I put this up as a bit of a joke on the website.
Yeah, I feel like he was probably laughing all the way to the bank after I left.
So is that person a dog photographer professionally, or do they just do like everything and they did your dogs for you?
He is. So a bit of a plug. Mark from the photography room. He's at Unley, and this is what he does. So if you see the photo, there's these, he calls them pop art photos.
Yeah.
And it's all colourful backgrounds, and it's the dogs doing different faces.
What do you mean?
Is that on command or?
Well,
Do a silly one.
we had a lot of peanut butter and treats to get them to do what we wanted to do. Tori was a star. Tank was very difficult, just like his mother. But yeah, so he gets them to do different things. So it might be with their tongue out, or they're sort of smiling.
Yeah.
There's one photo where Tori looks like Snoop Dogg. It's quite funny, actually.
So did you have to do like hair and makeup? I mean, is that part of the package?
Well, the dogs know. I should have washed them, but I ran out of time. Yes, I had my hair and makeup done.
Wow. Well, at least now you know who's doing your Nova News is getting photographs for a dog.
I love that. Like your parents' friends come over and they go, "Oh, they're just gorgeous, aren't they? They're your grandkids, and oh, there's some sausage dogs on there. Who do they belong to?"
Ben and Liam are in your head.
The self-described international award-winning superstar, accordion player, Adelaide's very own Hans. Liam, you know Hans?
Yeah, I know Hans.
He has fallen from stage during a European cruise show and he's actually hurt himself pretty bad.
Oh dear! So what happens if you hurt yourself on a cruise? Do they have to like stop off at an island, or aren't the ships big enough to have their own sort of not hospital, but they've got like
I think they've got little medical rooms and stuff.
Yeah,
but I
they'd have
believe
to.
it was so bad that they were just off the coast of Turkey. He went to a Turkish hospital, and then he got airlifted to, I think it was a hospital in Britain or something like that. So they had to move hospitals.
I know he's in London now.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
So he suffered, get this, 5 fractures to his spine, and he shattered his foot and ankle as a result of falling 4 meters off the stage during his performance. So he was performing this.
Hang on. Was he doing the thing when he was like pretending to be on the side of the boat? Was he right at the front of the stage doing that?
I haven't seen him actually fall off the stage.
It feels like he might have been doing the bit.
It does.
You know what I mean? Like at the front of the boat.
But what happened was because he fell off the stage, but then, you know, when there's a stage and then there's the orchestra pit.
Yes.
So that's why the fall was so far, because he fell into the orchestra pit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to be all right, though.
He's going to be all right.
Okay.
But he is pretty banged up.
Because if you were watching that show as well, it'd be like in the cartoons as he's falling into the pit, like
literally.
And even he would find that a little bit funny, I'm sure.
Cruises, to me, as someone who's never been on one, seem like a wild place. It seems like things always happen on cruises.
Yeah, everyone gets COVID. They don't tell anyone about it.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff.
People get sick on cruises all the time. I'd love to know if you have a cruise-related story. What happened on the cruise?
Catherine joins us now from Walkley Heights. We're asking, what happened on the cruise?
We had a yacht that we had to rescue because they had crashed into a reef.
Oh.
And we were closest boat to them, so we had to turn around. We got an extra day on our cruise because we had to rescue them, and there was people that had only just boarded the boat, travelling around the world.
My worry, Catherine, would be you're in a big cruise ship and then they'd be pirates and they're trying to board you.
This is true.
Yeah.
If you've seen Captain Phillips, you probably think twice about picking up that yacht. If I was the captain, I'd say, let him drown. Full steam ahead.
Felicity joins us now. Good morning. What happened on the cruise, Felicity?
Hey, Ben and Liam. We lost our 2-year-old on the cruise as he got into an elevator by himself, and the cruise had 5,000 people on board.
Oh, whoa. So that's like a small city.
So you don't know what level they went to, and that's why you couldn't find him?
Yeah, he just disappeared in a lift. You know, there's lifts everywhere. Yeah. And my other son came back to me. I was sitting having breakfast, and he came back and said, Dad's lost Darcy. And I was like, oh, my God.
How did you find him?
Well, we were searching all the floors, and then we're like, oh, maybe the games room. So we went to the games room, and there he was sitting on like one of those motorbikes.
Yeah, right.
Games, so just, having the time of his life.
Wow.
That is scary, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the games room's that's a safe bet, though, I suppose. Yeah, just on the motorbike. That's wild he even found it. Monique joins us in Glenelg. Ben and I have never been on a cruise ship. What are they like? They're good fun?
Hi, Ben and Liam. Yeah, they're great fun, except when in the middle of the night someone calls man overboard and you fall out of bed and your cupboard's open and everything falls on top of you.
Someone fell off the cruise ship.
Well, they called man overboard and the ship had to do a complete 180 and circle the area until they located who this person was.
Yeah.
But no one called out who it was, and it turned out it was a hoax. But it took 24 hours to find out because they had to check everybody's passport and allocate everybody before they could stop the look. Yeah. There was,
so you reckon this is you say hoax, you think it's a bit of a boys' trip in the front bar going, this is funny.
Yeah.
Let's pretend one of us has fallen off the side of the boat.
That's crying
That
wolf.
would be scary though, hey, because you're like, oh man, you'd be thinking like, who fell off? How did they fall off? Wow.
Cruises are wild.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel sort of uncomfortable about being like in the middle of the ocean. Like if it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Yeah.
So I've seen Captain Phillips, We're painting a huge Adelaide Icons mural at the Elizabeth City Centre, 120 square metres. It's a big piece. Mike Sander Art, check him out on Instagram. He is the guy doing it all. And try the legend without the lactose as well for yourself with new Farmers Union Iced Coffee, lactose free. It's a Farmers Union Iced Coffee or it's nothing. They're obviously iconic enough to be on the wall.
Yep, and look, it's obviously a mural which is quite visual on the radio, but let's paint a picture for you with our words. So you're going to have Kyle Chalmers up there, you're going to have Jane Doyle up there, you're going to have Johnny from the Mall up there, along with a whole heap of other iconic South Australian things.
Yeah, we wanted to get a bit of a progress update on what it's looking like. Beck, you've seen the wall. How's it looking?
Morning, guys. Yeah, it's looking amazing. Mike's a clever cat.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's so incredibly talented.
So what have we got? I mean, we said what we're going to be seeing, but what can you see so far? Is it just like the top of the canvas that's been done?
Well, we've got some blue sky, but then our friend Scotty is up there.
Great.
Yeah, the big Scotsman.
Yeah. The beginnings of the iced coffee is coming together now, and a beautiful sunset that I can see in SA, plus a whole heap of squiggles.
Yeah. If you've not seen the wall, it's apparently it's how a lot of artists work. They put like squiggles, so they sort of know what they're painting.
They use it like a grid.
Yeah.
So, Beck, would you say that we are 10% of the way there? What do you reckon percentage-wise?
Oh, yeah, 10 to 20, I'd say.
Okay, yep.
I'm starting to get a little bit worried for the Friday reveal next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, because after a week, if we're 10 to 20%, I'm doing the quick math on that. I don't know if we're going to be ready in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But, look, we're going to have a big official opening. I believe we've contacted the Premier.
Are we going to do a ribbon cutting?
I think we've got to do ribbon cutting, yeah. It's got to be a ribbon cut sort of type of event.
Well,
thanks for getting onto us there, Beck.
Thanks for that, Beck. Should we break something on the wall? Champagne.
I think that's when you're christening ships. Yep. But yeah, I'm happy to smash it. As long as they've got something protective over it.
Why don't we smash a lactose-free Farmers Union Iced Coffee on there?
What, just smush the carton up against the wall?
You just throw it at it as hard as we can. And that'll be the official launch.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
We get Peter Malinauskas to throw an iced coffee at the wall.
As hard as you can. Yeah. And then we need to obviously get like a cartridge pressure cleaner or something. Otherwise that milky,
that'd be great.
That milky smell will be there. Yeah, no, I like that. We'll watch this space. That'll be happening next Friday.
Hope you're having a pod blast with the podcast.
We are joined now by our producer, Belle.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hey guys, well, Harry Styles has been attacked on stage.
Watermelon sugar.
Not Harry.
He was doing his show in Madison Square Garden on Saturday, and he was attacked by chicken nuggets.
Very interesting approach. Who threw the chicken nugget? It's another chicken nugget. I don't eat chicken. Sorry. I don't eat meat. No mangiacane. There you go. You can have your nugget back.
The best part of that is that someone had to smuggle a nug into the venue. There was a nug mule in the crowd there. I don't know how they did it. I don't want to know how they did it, but they got him in there.
And the winner of The Masked Singer was revealed last night. Spoiler alert, the Mirrorball won, and it was revealed to be Melody Thornton.
It's Melody Thornton! A real-life pussycat doll! You can't believe it!
I thought I'd do some research because I was like, maybe I'm not up to date with my pussycat dolls because I know Nicole Scherzinger.
Yeah.
So I went on Wikipedia and there's 6 of them and the last name on the 6 is Melody Thornton. I was like, yeah, checks out.
And finally, a couple has had their wedding crashed by Keanu Reeves.
No.
Yes, this is your guys' dream, I imagine. They were over in England. This couple had their wedding and their reception at a hotel. But before the wedding kicked off, the groom went over to the bar and saw Keanu Reeves just sitting there having a drink. So he said, hey, I've got my wedding coming up today. Would you like to pop in? And Keanu turned around and said, sure.
No way.
That's awesome.
The real Baba Yaga. John Wick.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
He's back.
You seen John Wick, Belle?
No, but is that a comedy? That sounded like a joke.
No, it's John Wick.
John Wick is hands down the baddest in like good bad action film of all time. It's so amazing.
He's the boogeyman, okay? Because
Right.
he comes for you and kills you. In John Wick, he kills 84 people Have you seen John Wick Chapter 2?
No.
He kills 128 people in that film with his bare hands. And then John Wick 3 Parabellum, he only kills 94. But I'm hoping he's going to redeem himself in John Wick 4 in cinemas in March next year. Ben and I have already pre-ordered our tickets.
I can't wait.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.